Good evening, everyone. It is Saturday, April 3rd, the day before Easter Sunday. I'm going to have some family over tomorrow to have some Southwest style venison burgers. So we're looking at some deer meat here off of the buck I shot in 2019. Little 3x4 with brow tines that I shot here pretty close to where I live. I'll put a link to that video of that hunt up in the corner. So I've got 2 pounds of ground venison. Now when I make my burger, I do have them add 15% beef fat. So that's what's in the bowl. We've got 1 can of diced green chilies, 1 egg, which I use just to help the patties stick together. This is about 1/3 of a large onion, finely chopped. A little bit of green salsa we'll put in it. Now these sliced jalapenos, I'm not going to put in the burger mixture. I'll actually just put these on top of my burger along with the bacon and the cheese when I grill it. A little bit of the Valentina seasoning. And then this is pepper. And the last thing over here is some minced garlic. Actually, sorry, this isn't 2 pounds, it's 4 pounds because we have family coming over, so we doubled it. So that's 4 pounds of burger. So that's what we're working with. I'll get all the ingredients added in, and then I'll start mixing it, and then I'm going to let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow we'll actually grill them up. All right, everybody, we've got all that yummy goodness mixed up and ready to go. So I'm going to wrap this now with some plastic wrap and let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow after church, we will make the patties and throw them on the grill and let you guys see the finished product. All right, everybody, so it is Sunday afternoon. We just got back from church, had 4 services today. It was an awesome Sunday. Hope you guys have been enjoying your Easter so far. So we're just taking all the ingredients that I put together last night. They've chilled in the refrigerator overnight. Now we're making the patties out of them. So again, we've got some Valentina seasoning in here. This is venison burger from a buck I shot in 2019. We've got the green chilies, finely chopped onion, black pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of minced garlic, and I think that's it. So we'll get these patties finished up, get them on the grill, and we're going to top them with pepper jack cheese. I'm going to top mine with jalapenos. I think we have some avocado for people who want to top it with avocado. And then we'll give it the old taste test and see what they think. Thanks, guys. All right, here's the update, everybody. We've got a beef burger here in the corner and a beef burger in this corner. My dad's over and he didn't like the deer meat as much, so we had 2 beef burgers. And then this is mine with the jalapenos on it. So I've got jalapenos, that's pepper jack cheese underneath that. There is bacon underneath the cheese. And then the deer burger underneath that. I'm the only one who wants jalapenos on mine, so we're in the home stretch. We'll wrap these up and get them plated and do the taste test. Well, as you can see, I've already torn into it. It's really good. It's a little dry. Probably could have put another egg in there and maybe a little bit more onion. Super good, though. Let's go in and see what everybody else thought of theirs. Have you guys tried yours yet?
Yeah,
George, you ready to eat into hers?
she just took a bite of bread. Yeah. it's delicious.
It's burnt.
It's burnt.
Yeah.
I guess Jordan's is burnt. How's yours, Caleb?
It's good. It's good. Jordan likes it.
Did you try yours yet, Bridget?
No.
No, you have to let me know what you think.
I will.
Dad's going with the old beef burger. Yep. All right, so Rhonda went with the avocado on hers, or guacamole, I guess, huh? Mm-hmm. So how was yours?
Really good.
It's really good. Was it dry? Mine was a little
No.
dry. Nope, yours is good.
Right.
Okay, awesome. So everybody liked it except Jordan. Jordan said hers was burnt. Sorry, Jordan. Didn't mean to burn your burger.
It's okay.
Oh, I just have grill marks on.
I want to do the Minute on the Mountain for this Southwest deer burger video. Sorry for the filming on the cooking part of it. I was in a rush. I just haven't put a video out in a long time. I got a pretty cool phone call actually from my nephew about a week ago. he's been watching the videos, and he said they give him a ton of encouragement to get through the day and just something to kind of think about through the day as far as the scripture passage. So thanks, Ryan, because that was super encouraging to me. I'm glad that it's been a blessing to you. And I know some of the other folks who watch these on a regular basis, the Minute on the Mountain is their favorite part. So I need to do better at posting at least once a week, even if I don't have a lot of wildlife or scenery or anything else to post along with it, just to, hopefully encourage people with the word. So anyway, today I want to start kind of in a 4-part series that's going to parallel what we're doing at church, called Proof of Life. And it's evidence of the resurrection of Christ. So I know a lot of you that watch my videos, you don't really need evidence. You already believe in Jesus. You believe that he went to the cross for you. You believe that he rose from the grave, and that's awesome. But I recognize there are other people that watch that don't believe that are skeptical. And I would just say it's okay to ask questions. God's big enough for your questions. God does call us to step out in faith, but he never called us to a blind faith. So I want to talk about some evidence today for the resurrection. And what I want to talk about today is the women at the tomb. So if you think back to Jewish culture 2,000 years ago, women were basically disreputable. Women were not allowed to testify in a Jewish court of law. They were kind of seen as second-class citizens. The most pious rabbis wouldn't even speak to women in public. In fact, they wouldn't even speak to their wives or daughters if they ran into them in public, which is crazy to me. I don't think that would go over too well if I tried that with my wife. And so the fact that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, all 4 Gospels, show that the first eyewitnesses to see the empty tomb, the first people to hear from the angels, he is risen, were women. And in our culture, that may not seem like a big deal, but in that culture then, there is no way in the world, if the resurrection story was made up by the early church leaders, that they would have had women be the first eyewitnesses. Because again, those women couldn't even testify in a Jewish court of law. They couldn't act as witnesses in a court of law. So the fact that all 4 Gospels tell the same story, that it was women who first saw the empty tomb, that it was women who were first told by the angels he has risen, the only reason they would write that is because that's what actually happened. Because it's an actual historical account of a real event. If anybody was trying to make that up, the last thing they would do would have women be the first witnesses. They would have had men be the first witnesses. So anyway, that's a piece of evidence for the resurrection. I'm not saying that's the end-all, be-all piece of evidence. I'm going to give you more evidence as we go through this series. But that's definitely evidence that the resurrection story was a historical account and was not made up. So I hope you enjoyed the Southwest-style deer burgers. They tasted great. Mine was a little dry. Of course, you saw in the video, Jordan said hers was burnt. Hers was a little dry too. But anyway, they were really good. So try that recipe out sometime. Let me know what you think. And thanks for coming along.